Hello everyone, this is Christopher John Hill, and today I'm going to be doing another guide on the hotspots for experience farming, and of course how to level up very quickly in the game, right from the get-go. So stay tuned, and I will be showing you all that very soon, in just a second. Also, beside me we have Taimi, the original and the cutest character in the game. And as you can see, I have my own version of Taimi on the right of her, when she was younger, smaller, and, in my opinion, much cuter. So in this video, I'm going to be showing you both a version of her younger and a version of her how she currently is. So look for that at the end of the video, and you guys can decide whether or not you want to make one for yourselves. Alrighty, let's get underway. Hey guys, this is me in Divinity's Reach, and I have with me Taimi. There she is. She looks really cute, and I think I did a pretty good job on her on the total makeover, which I will definitely be showing you before I finish up this video. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so first off, I'm going to go to the Laurel Merchant here and show you guys how to level up quickly and what to go for. Basically, we have a experience booster here, which can give you 50% extra experience in all game types. I'm not sure if that applies to crafting as well, but I put it on anyways, just in case. And also we have the item booster, which increases extra crafting experience gains, which is very handy to have. And this costs laurels. So if you have laurels, you can go ahead and come here. And if you don't, then you can just get these through just generally leveling up. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, I'm going to be taking you to the first place that we're going to be going to, which is the crafting stations, where I'm going to show you how to level up really fast. And the first one I'm going to be taking you to is, of course, the jewelry. So let's get that underway. Please teach me to be a jeweler. Yep, thank you very much. And I will also show you what I have in my inventory so that you guys can see what you're going to need to get this done. I have 250 copper ore, 150 silver, 150 platinum, 150 gold, and 250 mithril. Oh, you're also going to need one more item, which I'm going to just quickly grab, and I'll show you what it is that I'm after. And you'll understand why I'm buying this as soon as I craft it in the crafting station itself. Basically, you type in Brilliant into the search field, and you have the Brilliant Snowflake, which comes up. You're going to be buying 12 of these in total. And I will show you later on exactly why I'm getting them. Okay, now that we have those, we're going to head back down to the crafting station. And I'm going to show you guys how to level up really fast. But before we do that, I'm going to show you one last thing. Okay, basically we have a bowl of candy corn custard, which basically gives you 15% more experience for kills. And because I use the metabolic primer, which basically lasts for 12 hours, it doesn't matter if I have that now or later on, but you have to be level 10 in order to use it, so at the moment I'm just going to leave it there. We have an experience scroll for up to level 20, and you get one of these, I believe, after the first year or two of having the character on your account. If you don't have one of these, then that's fine. You can always level up like this really fast, as long as you have the crafting materials and the gold in order to do it. But in this case, I do have this, so I'm going to use this, and then I'm going to level up the rest of the levels at the crafting stations, so you can see just how quickly you can do it. And I'm not going to show you every crafting station, just the ones that I primarily do it on, because these ones are the fastest ones that I've found to go through it, and the other ones tend to cost a lot more gold and take a lot more time. Alright, so we're going to use that up. There we go. Now we have the item booster, which I showed you earlier at the Laurel Merchant up above, and you can get this through leveling up itself if you don't have any laurels to buy it. This one lasts for 2 hours, so we're going to go ahead and put that on. The experience booster, that one also lasts for 2 hours, so I'm going to put that one on too, and increases the overall experience gain. And then we also have the birthday booster. You also get this as a reward for every character on your account that has exceeded 1 year on your account. So for every year, you should be getting one of these. I believe it's every year, yes. Okay, now we have the strength booster, that's good for combat. The karma booster, which is also is good for combat. We also have the mobile Mystic Forge Conduit. You can buy these on the trading post, and they come in handy if you want to transmute items into, well, basically green to gold, blue to green, and rares into exotics. Well, for a chance of it, at least. So it's always good to have that on you. I would highly recommend buying that from the trading post if you can. I also have the teal branded mists, which come in handy when you're basically taking down enemies out in the open. And this will give you a resource which you can sell, or you can just basically store it away in your bank. I have the Tombs of Knowledge, 11 of these, and you get these from World versus World, and basically other parts of the game that rewards it on the reward tracks. And you also have the Tombs of Mentorship, which you can also get through various bits of the game. I also have the Trading Post Express, which allows you to buy materials right next to yourself, so you can summon that. Those come in handy, so I would definitely stockpile those and only use them when you're crafting and need materials straight away to get it done even quicker than before. I also have the Brilliant Snowflakes, which I purchased just recently. All right, without any more delays, I'm going to get straight to the crafting. So, once you come into the crafting, craft all the copper ore that you have. I have a little bit extra in my bank, but you only need 250 of it to get this done. It goes really fast, it's really easy and really efficient, and I will show you the quickest way that I know of in order to level up through using this method. So once that counts down to 0, we're going to start crafting everything we need, and I shall get it done as quickly as possible for you guys. Okay, so basically we have the copper setting. I'm going to be making 18 of those, and you'll see why in just a moment. So start by crafting 18 of those. We're also going to be crafting approximately 12 of the copper hooks, and then 6 of the copper bands. So just type in 12 of those, craft them, and then after that we're going to be crafting the copper bands. And basically, guys, when I started doing crafting in this game, I was completely clueless. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to get experience through crafting at all or whatsoever, and for some reason I couldn't figure out why. As soon as I started crafting a certain amount of things, my experience wasn't going up at all, and the reason for that is because you basically have to discover recipes. So when you go into the Discovery tab at the top left hand corner here, you're going to be discovering recipes, which is going to level you up really fast and really quickly. And as you can see down the bottom, my experience is going up really quickly. And this is something you have to do in order to progress through the levels of crafting itself. And it doesn't matter basically how many times you craft the same item, because you're not going to get any more bonuses from it. But it should give you extra experience regardless, as long as you haven't reached a certain threshold on your experience bar at the top here. So once I get all this done, I will then show you what you have to do in order to progress to the next section, in order to get your experience higher and your character level higher. Okay, so we're going through as quickly as we can, and a lot of these gems, or stones, or whatever you want to call them, pebbles, I got them through my personal home instance nodes, and that's one of the reasons I would highly recommend getting those in your garden, because well, your home instances, because you can use those to get these, so you can use them later on for crafting whenever you need it. Okay, so we're up to level 49 on the crafting at the top here. We're no Vice Jeweler, and at this point we can now craft the copper filigranes. So we're going to craft about 5 of those, and then after that we're going to be crafting earrings using the copper filigranes. So basically what's happening here is we're going to be inserting the pebbles and other stones into the copper filigranes themselves. So we go back to the Discovery tab, click on one of these, click on one of these, and it's going to basically combine them together, which will give you a lot of experience, and you'll have that set aside so that you can use it to insert it into the regular copper settings and copper hooks that I have. So see, I just crafted one of those. So you want to craft one of each, which is going to give you the maximum amount of experience, because for every new recipe discovered, you're going to gain maximum experience possible. So as you can see, my experience bars are going up really fast. I'm already level 21. Okay, now that we have that done, I can now click on these ones and combine them, which gives you a massive amount of experience. So as you can see, it's not very complicated. Originally, it's just the copper settings, it's the copper hooks, it's the copper bands. You make one of every type of pebble, you combine them all together, and then after that, you make the filigree, and then you combine those with the pebbles. And then finally, you combine all three of these together, which gives you the final product. And my experience gain is lessening because I've already reached a certain threshold. But I'm going to be going through and just getting rid of these anyways, regardless. Okay, now we're up to the silver. As you can see, I can make silver bands, silver hooks, and the settings for them. Alrighty, so next we're going to craft all the ingots that we can for the silver that I had in my inventory, and whatever I had in my bank, which wasn't much. And as soon as that gets forged together, we're going to be crafting the next set of jewelry in order to progress. Okay, so we're up to level 97, so probably about one more of these should do the trick, but I'm going to do two just in case. And then we're going to make 2 silver settings. As you can see, level 97 already. Crafting is probably the most cheapest thing in the game that you can do, and if you can figure out how to do it, which is basically what I'm showing you right now, you can progress extremely quickly with the leveling up on it. Okay, so I'm already level 100 on the Initiate Jeweler. So we're going to go back into the Production tab. And now we're going to click on the silver filigree, and we're going to make 5 of those. So once we have 5 of those, you have to make sure you have either 5 hooks or 5 silver bands. So 5 of these or 5 of these. And then you also need 5 of the silver settings. I have 1 at the moment, so I'm going to craft 4 of them. So it gives me a total of 5. We're just setting this up so that I can get to the next level. And I would always recommend making the hooks over the bands because they take less ingots to make. But it's your personal choice. I mean, the materials are so cheap, it doesn't really matter anymore, to be honest. Okay, so now I have 5 of the hooks, I have 5 of the settings, and I have 5 of the silver filigree. So let's go back into the Discovery tab and click on the filigree. And now we can select any 5 of these. So basically we're going to just choose the first one to the right. We're going to craft that. We've made it. Intricate Peridot Jewel Master. Now we're going to make the next one. Craft that one. Done. As you can see, my level at the top here and the level down the bottom going up very, very fast, very quickly. These kind of level ups, guys, on normal maps, they would take a lot longer than this. Trust me on that. Much, much longer. And if you want to level up fast, jewel crafting is probably the #1 way I would recommend as your first craft station. It's the cheapest, it's the quickest, and in my opinion, it's the most efficient way to go. Okay, so now we're going to combine the silver hooks with the silver settings with the ones we just made with the filigree. And we go ahead and craft it. And there we go. And then we're going to do it again. Silver setting, silver hook, and then the intricate. So we're just going to finish those ones off, and then we should be on to the gold, or the platinum, whichever one comes first. And one more to go. There we go, getting it done. Done. Level 150. See, guys, you only need 5 of them and get you to the next level. So we're already level 23, 150 on the Apprentice Jeweler. And we're going to go back into the Production tab. Now we're going to work on the gold ingots. So we're going to craft all of those. So I have 153 gold on me, and we're going to turn all those into ingots. And as soon as that's done, we're going to basically just repeat the same process again. As you guys can see, it's a very straightforward process. You can either buy the materials you need off of the trading post, or you can go out and mine it. It's up to you, to be honest. So we're going to make 2 gold settings just to get this 171 over the 175. And then we're going to craft 2 hooks. Okay, so we're getting that done as quickly as we can. And then we're going to combine that with the amethyst lump. And then we're going to combine this one with this one, which is the topaz lump. So there we go, 176. Okay, so we're going to go back into the production tab. And now we have the gold figurines. There we go. Going to make 5 of those. You guys can probably see a process that's repeating here over and over again. And the more you do it, the more it makes sense, and the quicker it goes. Okay, so we're going to make 5 of the hooks again. And then we're going to make 5 of the gold settings again. And it doesn't take long to make these at all. Probably within 5 or 10 minutes of doing this, you'll be done. You'll have this mastered. I think, to be honest, it seems more like 5 minutes to me to get it done. There we go. That one's done. On to the next one. So basically, we're combining the lumps together with the figurines in order to make a jewel, which is going to be placed into the ring. Basically, the earrings and the gold settings. Okay, so we have 1 more to go. There we go. Done. So now we're at level 200. I could probably already do... No, not yet. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to combine this with these ones. There you go. There's the first one. And the next one.
Can I get any better?
So basically, you guys, if you follow this direction that I'm giving you, this will go extremely fast for you, and it shouldn't cost you hardly anything. As long as you have the materials already, it'll cost you pretty much nothing at all. So there we go. 226 and level 25 already. Impressive. Okay, now we're on to platinum. So we're going to do the same process again. We're going to basically turn this into ingots, the platinum that I had on me. And then we're going to make the platinum hooks and the platinum settings in order to get this to 250, level 250 on the crafting at the top here. Okay, so we're up to 246. So let's make 2 of these, of the hooks, and then we're going to make 2 of the platinum settings. Okay, and once that's done, you go back into the Discovery tab. You're making a new recipe, basically combining these 2 together, along with the shards. We're going to craft that. We're at 249, so we need 1 more. And there you have it, level 251. Bingo. Okay, so now we can create the platinum filigree. Okay, so we're going to make 5 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to make 5 hooks and 5 platinum settings again. As I said, guys, when I started doing this crafting, I was confused as hell. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know how to go about it, what to make, and how to progress. I basically ended up just forging all my items into ingots and just making the same jewelry again without even getting any level ups whatsoever, because I didn't know what was happening. Okay, so now the platinum filigree are done. So we got 5 of those. So we're going to combine that with 5 different shards. So that's the first one. That's the second one. The third one. And the 4th one and the 5th one. There we go. That's done. 277. And basically, to reset the tab, you can click on the production tab and go back to the Discovery. It's everything back at the top. I just found that's a little nifty feature, which helps you to craft everything easier instead of having to look for it. Okay, so we close that. And we're going to make the next one. And then 3 more to go. And on the next crafting station I'm going to be showing you, it's going to be the food crafting, which is also very quick, and it doesn't take much time at all in order to level up. Okay, so now we're up to mithril. So we're going to combine this all together, which shouldn't take too long at all. Wow, I actually had a lot of extra mithril, but I didn't need it. Guys, honestly, you only need about 250, maybe even less than that. But if you have extra inside the bank, you can go ahead and forge it together. I mean, it's always going to give you extra experience and get you closer to 325, level 325. on the depth jeweler at the top there. So I might even be able to just get there just purely by forging these together. Yep, there we go. So I don't need any more. So I just click cancel on that. Okay, so I already have access to the filigranes. So we're going to make 5 of those. And then next we're going to do the hooks again and the settings. So we need 5 of these. And then 5 of the mithril settings. This is a very, very easy path to crafting. It's very quick, it's very efficient, and as you can see down the bottom there, level 28 already. Amazing. I mean, when I first started playing Guild Wars 2, I used to spend countless hours trying to level up through the grind on the maps, and you can only do that so many times before it becomes more or less a bit of a chore. And I mean, it was fun doing it the first few times, but after that, you know, you just want to get everything done as quickly as possible, especially if you have multiple characters, and you don't want to, you know, sit around trying to get everything done for hours on end. Well, not necessarily, anyways. Okay, so now we have the mithril hook, the mithril setting, and the combined filigranes. So we're going to be crafting 5 of those, which should get our level up. This one doesn't take long at all. As you can see, guys, this is going very fast. Very, very fast. So I hope you've kept up with me and you know what's going on, because I tried to explain things as clearly as I could, and hopefully I did a good job. Okay, so we're crafting the last one. There we go. Done. And do you remember those brilliant snowflakes we grabbed earlier? Well, there they are. So what you're going to be doing is you're going to be clicking on the mithril setting, and you're going to be creating a total of 4 of those. So 4 mithril settings, and you're going to need 2 mithril hooks, and 1 band, and 1 chain. So I'm just making that now. Okay, and there we go. There we have it. So now what we're going to do is click on these, combine them all together, the brilliant snowflake, the mithril setting, and the mithril hook. We're going to craft that, and then we're going to craft 1 more of it. There we go. And now we're going to craft the remainder, which is the mithril band, the mithril setting, and the brilliant snowflake. And each one of these takes approximately 3 brilliant snowflakes to combine it. So that gives you the rare item, which you can break down for gloves of ectoplasm if you want to. Or you can just sell it on the trading post as is. There we go. So now we're level 400. Done! Guys, we're level 31. Can you believe it? That was really fast, wasn't it? Okay, so I'm not going to mess around with selling these on the trading post. Usually you can make more money if you do, but in this case I'm just going to skip that step and break everything down, turn it all back into raw materials, deposit what I can, and just sell the rest of it. There we go. As for the rest of it, we'll put it on the merchant and get rid of it. So just getting rid of that as quickly as we can. There we go. And it is all gone. Nice. Okay, so as for the magic, just consume it, get rid of it. Now we can use that up. It doesn't matter if I use it or not, because I got the metallic booster on. And as for this, we're just going to sell it back for the same price we bought it from the trading post. There you go. And it's gone. Nice. Okay, so we're going to be moving on to the next craft station now. And we are currently on level 31 already. Amazing, guys. Goes really fast. Okay, next station we're going to be learning on is the chef. So I'm going to get him to teach me how to be a chef, and we're going to go away in a second. Okay guys, welcome back again. So here we are at the next craft station, which is the cooking. And here's the chef. And on the chef himself, you'll find various materials all the way through his menu. Basically from vinegar all the way down to baking powder, vegetable oil, packs of salt, sugar, water, starch, flour, etc., etc. So I would buy probably a little bit of all of these if you haven't got them already, and then deposit them into your bank account. Then of course you have the cheese wedges, the buttermilk, yeast, rice, and sour cream on the next page, which is, well, the next tab, which is basically purchased with karma. And it's always good to have these deposited away as well, and I believe in here is the only way to purchase them. You also have the tomatoes, the ginger, the basil, and the bell peppers. And all that costs karma as well. So once you have all that, you basically double click it in your inventory and then you deposit it away. Okay, so let's get started on the next crafting station. Basically, we're going to start off with piles of salt and pepper, and basically you have to keep crafting until you reach the first threshold, which of course is level 25, because each level is 25 levels. Okay, so we didn't have to make all that, we only made some of it, and now it's up to level 27. And as I said, guys, from previous videos, when you were collecting all the crafting materials, this is where it comes in handy. Okay, so basically what we're looking for now, when you put your cursor over it, it says required level 25. And you basically want... Okay, when we started out, there was no level requirement whatsoever, which means you can make it from level 0 up until level 25. Now on the next one, it's from level 25 up to level 50. So we're going to craft all on that one, and get up to level 50, and we're going to cancel it as soon as we reach 50. There you go, level 50, done. Crafting in the chef station is very easy and it's very straightforward as long as you have the materials in your bank account. You basically just look at each tab, look at the required rating, which is, for example, level 50, and at the top here, I'm level 50, Novice Chef. And because of that, it's going to get me up to level 75, as long as I have the materials in order to craft with. So away we go. We're going to craft all. Going to wait until it reaches level 75, and then we're going to click cancel. So there you go, level 75, Initiate Chef, and now we're level 32 down the bottom. Okay, so now we're looking for level 75. And this is getting, well, at the moment this is actually easier than jewel crafting. And believe that or not, but it is. Okay, so now we're going to do craft all again. And wait until we get up to level 100. Then a little bit more. There you go. 102. Okay, so now we look for the next one, which is level 100. Craft all. As you can see, the materials I have are going down as I do this. This is why, guys, I highly recommend getting all the craft materials you can, especially for cooking, because this station is definitely worth coming to, and it doesn't take very long whatsoever to get all your levels. Now we're going up to level 150. Done. So as you can see, I have all the craft materials in my bank account. Some of them I purchased from the NPC, and some of them were harvested from out in the open or bought on the trading post. Okay, so now we're up to level 152. Okay, at which point we now have to do discovery. And basically you have to find the right recipe combination in order to progress. So I've done this a number of times, however I still forget, even to this very day, exactly which recipes to put into the discovery tab. So we're going to hit and miss and see if we can find which one I need to do as quickly as possible. Okay, so yams, baking powder, flour, and eggs. So that's our first recipe. It says required rating 150, which is, we're just above that, so we can craft it. So go craft. There you go. Now you just have to keep crafting it until you get to 175. So just let it go, let it craft, and then see, done. Level 177 already. Very easy to do. And then we go back into the other tab, which is the production tab, just to check and see if there's anything we can make now. Yes, there is. See, these are already been predetermined recipes. So all you have to do on these is basically just click on it and then click craft all. And then the materials you have will go down. And then that'll get me to level 200 very easily. Done. 202. Now we have more recipes, which you've opened up. And it's just up to you which one you click on. As long as it says required rating 200 and you've got your rating just above that or at the number, it's fine. This will get you the 25 levels you need to to progress to the next level. So craft all, and away it goes. Done. Level 226. Okay, so now we have another one, which is pile of pumpkin pie spice. So we're going to go craft all, because our level is 226, and the level on the pumpkin pie is 225. So as long as we're above that on our actual level, we can craft it, and then we can advance. And you get 25 levels per round. Okay, so now we're up to level 250. As you can see, guys, this is going very quickly indeed. And you need approximately, I believe it is 15 of the items in order to progress to the next level. So we're going to choose the jar of orange sauce. It says level 250 and a craft all. Away we go. This should get us up to level 275. Done. Now I'm going to click on this one. Bowl of fancy tangy sachet mix. Required level 275. We are at level 276, so we can craft it, and we've got all the materials that are needed. So craft all. This will get us up to level 300. Done. So we're up to level 302. Nice. As you guys can see, you don't need much in the Discovery tab at all. Most of the stuff can be done in the main menu, and the recipes are already predetermined. You just need to have the ingredients in your bank account, and then you can just click on them and just make them at the appropriate time. Okay, so now we're at level 302. So we're going to be looking for a recipe that we can make that is going to fulfill that. Okay, that's a no-go. That's too high. Okay, we're going to try this one. Yep, I think we're good. Okay, so we have piles of salt and pepper. We're going to need more of those, obviously, but I'm going to make one of them so it appears in my normal crafting recipes. So we can make some more piles of salt and pepper. So I need 15 at least. I've already made one. So we're just looking for it. Pile of salt and pepper, there it is. Craft 8 of those. Okay, that's done. So we're going to try and see if I can craft more of these. See if it gets us to where we want to go on the tab up here. Nope, it fell short just a little bit. So I'm going to buy some more of that off the trading post. I'll quickly grab it, and then I'll come back and I'll get it done. So this is an option for you guys to do as well. I mean, everyone has to pick up certain materials that they don't have on them, and sometimes it just happens. This is why I say it's very important for you to max out your crafting materials as much as you can. On a lot of mine, I've got them maxed out to the max. Some of them still falling short on them, obviously. Okay, we're going to head straight back there and finish it off. And it takes next to no time. This is why I like to come to Divinity's Reach map, because you can do everything extremely quickly. You can get to the trading post and you can come straight back to the crafting stations, no problems whatsoever. Okay, so now we're up to level 328 on the chef at the top. So next we're going to have to discover another recipe yet again. And hopefully we'll find something that can survive 300. There we go. So we have the peaches, we have the raspberry, and we have the bag of sugar. Look how quickly I found that, guys. Level 325 required. Now we're up to 333. We're going to go craft all. You're going to let that go up to level 350. And you click cancel. So we're up to 351 now. And it went very fast. Okay, so now we're up to level 350. And it looks like we're going to have to discover yet again another recipe. What a pain. But it has to be done. Alrighty, so basically I'm going to show you the total makeover of Taimi on this one. And then on the next video, I'm going to show you the total makeover of the other Taimi. So let's head there now. Because I'm going to be making a two-parter video for this section of the game. Because the crafting took a while, and not everyone's going to want to sit through that. And the other one I'm going to be focusing solely on the areas in order to farm. Okay, so without further ado, here is Taimi. As you can see, guys, she looks very good. Very cute. Okay, so for the height, I believe it's a height of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. On the physique, it's the top left one. On the skin color, it's the soft pink. The marking color, don't worry about that, just leave it on the top left. Okay, next for the hair type. It's basically one of the starting hair types, surprisingly. There it is, right at the beginning, in the middle. And as for the hair color itself, I believe it was mahogany. I'm just going to double check that for you. There it is, mahogany. Yep, that's the one. As for this one, it doesn't really matter because there's nothing on the hair. So, but I selected Electro Peach in that one. On the faces, it's the top left one. And on the ears, top left one, to the left, to the middle, and to the right. Now for the face details. You have it to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left, and to the left. As for the eye color itself, this is the closest one I could find to the eye color of the original Taimi, which is light brown.
Getting healthy.
Okay, as for the nose, it's left, left, middle, right, and middle. As for the mouth, it's to the right, to the right, to the middle, and to the right. And as for the jaw, to the right, to the left, and to the middle. And there you have it. Okay, guys. Okay, guys, I hope that was a good video. I hope that was very informative, and I hope you found something of use out of everything I just showed you tonight. And keep in mind, I will be making a part 2 to this video, so stay tuned for that. And for the moment, take care, and I'll see you later. Take care. Bye.